There we go.
Hey, so
Isn't the soundboard that Mia threw into the river? Oops, my hand slipped. She did.
you know,
It's not some other soundboard, right? You said there's only one of them.
No.
Definitely the same. Brought back brought back the other, the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river. So that's what happened.
But
Something bothering me. Rocks at soundboard got caught and were on the chapel side of the map. Or on the mansion side. What about it bothers you? Got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion. That's odd. The flow of the river. Oh,
Shuichi!
fuck nuggets. We gotta check on that quickly. Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. Y'all can start moving. I gotta check on that. I gotta investigate that. Hold on. Alright, for now we need to investigate the scene. Somebody uses a bridge. It'd be natural through the bullet section of monopad. Let me go this way. Hold on. The flow of the fog, dude. Hold on. Can I check the map in here? I wonder if I can check the map like this. I have no map available. See how the stream is pointing to the right? I wonder. I truly wonder if what ends up happening is the map actually loops from one side to the other and it returns as like a respawn point, the flow of time, or when the map was originally layered out, this map that we're on right now, the main building, comes after the chapel building. But it's made to think, it's literally the fourth trial, the fourth case, it's a funhouse dilemma. It's a funhouse dilemma. We got it. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might have gotten it. Okay, so, according to this, the chapel would be in front, layered in front, before the main building. If this is the case, we just need to assume they connect over at the drawbridge point. But in fact, they actually switched, they flipped. Probably, possibly, that'd be the only explanation for why the board went all the way around. Unless the map is proper, map is correct, and there's a certain point where the flow river ends on the chapel map and then resets back at the bridge. But then why wouldn't we not be able to go to this side and enter the chapel, enter the loading stuff for the chapel? I do wonder about that. Oh, y'all, it's gonna be sick when we figure out. We're figuring this out little by little. We're figuring out the rules of this slowly but surely. Let's go to the very end over here. Can we go down? I wonder if it's gonna let us. Nope, it won't let us.
I thought.
What the hell? It seems the crime has not been altered since I found her.
so
There's a possibility someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. That's for sure. It's just like how she left it. Pretty confident in my memory. Memory's a magic spell though. They make a whole year just to chant.
What?
You think I'm lying? Could start a chant right now, you know?
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I don't think I could wait the whole year. I logged out. Avatar appears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at the stuff that's scattered around. What happened here?
jeez.
So we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right. Okay. This board here clearly came from the rooftop of the main building. Clearly. Then why did she... Smigi's trembling because it's cold and stuff. Oh, that's actually kind of cute animation. I really like that. And Kiba is just chilling as well. Okay, so this clearly came from the rooftop. It came from a side room over on the rooftop of the main building. The hammer's out of nowhere. And what's up with the cell phone? Let's go investigate the board first. Is that piece of lattice? Why is this here? It's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It should be common in bathrooms.
eh?
I don't see anything like that in the chapel. Where'd it come from? Not from the chapel. Then why is it here?
Yeah.
Just figure out magic.
Huh?
You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. Someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. River's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I'm just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me?
Eh?
What does this mean? What's something like this doing here? Not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure it must have been something to do with the case. Lattice near the chapel has been added to the rule section of your monopad. Okay, that's good. Let's check on the hammer here. This is a hammer. Why'd there be a hammer in this world? I wrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons. She didn't, though. Mia said she deleted dangerous objects. Can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Mia lying? But why would she lie? Let's assume that Mia took us to this world. Let's assume, hypothetically, that somebody egged her on. Hypothetically, this is just hypothetical. Crazy theories. If you remember trial number 1 from the second game, there was a moment where the crime was almost driven. Also the trial number 3 of the first one, where the crime was almost driven by a third party. Maybe Mio planned to kill us here, or she planned to kill one of us here. Could be a possibility if she still left a hammer. She probably made sure the hammer would still be there, but she told us there would be no weapons here. She also has a cell phone. I wonder if that could be used to log out. I do wonder if that could be used to log out. That's an interesting thing. Hammer's been added to the toolbar section of Monopad. What about the phone? Is this a cell phone? There's cell phones in the world? But what could it be for?
No.
That's it. It's a phone, so... A cell phone. Can't believe there's something like that here.
Ah!
Kaito, it's perfect timing. I get to help me out with something. Just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
I never say no to a favor from a sidekick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
You know...
So what do you need me to do?
Is that alright?
You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand there. You just gotta stand there? Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
This is a device that would lock somebody out remotely. He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. This proves it doesn't have to be the same person themselves. We just say their name. You can log out anyone you like.
Alright.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Cell phone has been added to the toolbar section of Monopad. Bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. Should apologize for that later. We should. Oh my god! Do you know what that means? Let's assume that Miyu was the one collecting these items. Let's assume, right? Because her body was found with these particular items here, and the crime scene was left as is. Let's assume that Miyu somehow found a way to cross from the church map to the main map. Maybe through the flow of water. Maybe! Can we investigate the water by any chance? Can we do that by any chance? Is that gonna allow us to? Can't jump over there. Maybe there's some sort of a hidden passage here somewhere. And find. Look like by the graphics, it looks like something we can go into there. Maybe that's not it though. I don't know. But let's assume that Miyu was trying to get this particular item. She was trying to get the lattice, trying to get the hammer, and she had a cell phone. Let's assume that she was looking at the rooftop and she was trying to find on the rooftop a lattice. If you remember, the lattice was actually up in a rooftop special room, or special side room with the mats there, right? On the very rooftop. She probably could have used a phone to teleport Kaito out so that Kaito wouldn't see her, and she would be able to get lattice, try to get Kaito kind of out of the way without confronting him directly head on. So that's what Kaito logged out. Kaito didn't log himself out, he logged out because of a cell phone. That could have been it. Okay, let's investigate Mio's body then. That's the last thing to do. Mio's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. Logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. The body disappeared. Couldn't investigate. Avatar never shows injuries, so they stay the same. Still, she looks almost alive.
But
Her face is pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. These avatars been added. Wait, why did you say her face is pretty here? Well then. These avatars been added to the toolbar section of Monopad. I'll talk to everybody else here.
Hey!
Himiko, could you tell me about where you found me one more time? Yeah. Oh my god, I can't do the yeah voice properly. Looking for a secret of the outside world, the chapel. Since Miu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after you started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall in the chapel really hard. Felt it all the way from the inside. Something hit the chapel wall? Bill rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, found Miu's avatar. Then, Bill tried to go to the mansion to log out and check Miu's real body. When we got to the river, Bridge was gone for some reason. And while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
Thank you, I got it. Must be some clue in that account. If we, let's say hypothetically, do imagine that the chapel map comes before the main map, maybe me use the lattice to slide over the roof and cross over to the next map. We're gonna have to try to see if we could try that over in the main map as well. Start with Kibo here. What's wrong, Kibo? Something bothering you?
Well,
Just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard last might be relevant to the case. You heard whispering?
yes.
Did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Yeah. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miyu. Oh yeah, whispering. It seemed Kokichi and Miyu made plans to meet each other after. Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. Couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then...
Was to meet on the rooftop?
Well,
But it's strange, right? Either planned to meet on the mansion's rooftop. Why did Miyu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
You're right.
That's true. The meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't be able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. With no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something strange about all this. Miyu Kokichi's meeting has been added to the toolbar section of your monopad, so they met here. Finished investigating all this area.
Shuichi!
It would seem that we finished investigating this place.
Okay.
So they met here. They meant to meet on the rooftop. So there is a way for Miyu to cross over from one map to the other without the need of the bridge. She just didn't tell us. And she probably used the phone to make Kachi disappear because he was searching the rooftop, so they had to get rid of him so they wouldn't have the confrontation and they could actually meet on the rooftop. Right? Yep, sorry about that. Let's go. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah. Hey, there's something I want to ask you. Can avatars hide objects? Seems like you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see, just like the real world.
yeah?
So what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already?
Ah,
Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place me and Kokichi was supposed to meet. The place Kaito logged out. Positive has something to do with the case. Should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, let's go do that, Shuichi. You're right. Shuichi, everyone's counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Let's give the class trial everything we've got and send us through the end. Now do my best as well, of course. And I as well. Can at least do that. We're a detective after all. Yep, we are. We're cute, chibi-like detective. Can we go inside here? Nope, never mind. It won't let me. There's a lot to this. There's a lot to this entire case. Now I want to know what is up. I really do want to know what is up. Some tomfoolery going on here. There's some tomfoolery. Miu crossed the map somehow. She did. She must have crossed the map. There'll be no other way because the bridge was, take it down here last time around. There should have been a way for her to cross the map somehow. Maybe not through the mountain, but I do feel like the order of the maps is a little bit different, right? That is a hunch that I'm getting. This is literally a funhouse dilemma. This is a funhouse dilemma. Again, the same funhouse dilemma. The order of the map is going to be important here.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, what's that all about?
Sorry.
Sorry, Kaito. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using a cell phone.
Jeez.
Tell me first. I was bad from my heart. Suddenly got logged out. Panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now. That's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
You know,
That wasn't interfering. Wait, why'd you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I want to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't you at the chapel the whole time? Found on the ground next to it.
Oh,
No. Let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
it'll be
She
okay.
can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. You're gonna be like that. Do whatever you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. Shuichi's my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit stealing bully?
I mean,
I'm gonna investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry. Well then.
Let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah.
We should. Okay. I wonder if we can investigate this place here a little bit. Nope, never mind. Nope, they're not gonna let me. Let's go over to the rooftop then. There's something at the rooftop we'll find. I don't know what, but we'll find something there. Let's see what we can find here. There you go. So what is over here that we can find in particular? Me and Kagichi were supposed to meet in this rare rooftop. The person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. Must have, definitely. Okay. What is Kibo looking at? Let's see. Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. Miu should have arranged to meet Ukahichi here. Thought if we could at least confirm whether or not she really came up to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miu ever come to the rooftop? That is an important question.
Hey.
Kibo, want your opinion on something? Do you think they could get up and down the roof from outside the mansion?
Well.
No, that would have been very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a three or four story building.
You're right.
Certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up the outside. That means the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. Is it? That's the question here. I see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Tsumigi? Look at the doorknob. It's locked.
Ah.
It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
But
Seems like you cannot lock it unless you're on the outside. Look, keyhole's on the side of the door. Is it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. Seen this before. To prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
Is that so? Rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. So they can unlock the door if anything. Is there a place we need to investigate? Yep. What about Himiko? What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
Murders happen in the mansion in a snow like this. There always lack room mysteries created by piled up snow. Isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave the footprints on the snow in this world. Is that something to be disappointed about? If we did see the footprints, maybe we would have seen the people were walking around or how many people were walking around on the outside of the building. But since footprints don't even load here, we can't really do much about that. What could we do with this thing, by the way? Well, it might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect the binoculars. I can see the building is on top of the. I can see that this building is on top of a hill. I can't see past this point because of this map loading point. But that's strange. How would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. That's the thing. That's something is up here. Let's go inside here. Hey, that thing was taken from here. Storage room. It's a little different than I remember. Feels as if something is missing. The pallet or whatever. Feels as if something is missing. But I wasn't paying close attention to the first time, so I don't remember. Yes, you were. Come on. You remember? Something here. Never mind. I guess he really doesn't remember. Expected everything here. All that's left now is... Hi, Maki. There you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki? Why are you here? Thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Onatara finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather one. You finished?
Shuichi!
Should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Investigating everything I need to.
Shuichi!
Well then, let's head back.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to say goodbye to my avatar. Did you like it here that much?
Then...
We should go too.
Hey!
What's wrong?
You.
Definitely more reliable in the class trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
Not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You were Shuichi Sahara before you're detective. You'll never forget that. I wouldn't be talking. Through my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Was she being considerate just now? She was! She really was! Aww. Maki's slowly but surely opening up a little bit. Slowly but surely become kind of a softie. That's good! That's good! Making progress with her! Making progress! Making good! Making good with Maki right now. And that's what's important. And she is slowly but surely opening up to people. It's also really important. Is it? Yeah, I guess it's not gonna let us go anywhere else. We can just only log out. That's all we can do. It's just you and me. We should log out too.
by the way.
Did something happen between you and Kaito?
Huh?
What?
Well,
When he logged out a little while ago, you're lucky he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
That's probably my fault. Can we talk to her again?
well,
I don't know what happened between you and Kaito, but that idiot is simple. I'm sure he'll forgive you if you just apologized. I mean, hopefully. Shuichi Sahara. We're back and we leveled up as well. Pulled the device off my head, and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
Well, Shuichi, is the real world better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I feel so lonely without you around. Apologies for making me feel unloved.
Hey!
There's something I want to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
Huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm just kidding. So what's that we want to ask?
Is that alright?
This guy is really impish. I don't know if I like that. I think he's really childish, so that's his way he's flirting? I can't tell what kind of vibes he's giving off right now. You plan to meet me on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, silent, you son of a bitch. Silent. Talk. Talk right now. Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. Never met up with Miyu. Couldn't get to the rooftop because I was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that Shukokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
right?
Can't say if there's no witness who can prove that I wasn't there.
Hey!
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
It's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi!
You shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Will Heiichi meet with me or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Kichi in the salon has been added to the truth bullet section of Monopad. Talk to Kaito here. We gotta apologize to him. Virtually locked me out. Now we get called by Montaro because he needs to tell us something. Wasn't able to finish investigating Miyu's avatar again.
Hey!
What are we gonna do? Can't claim our name like that. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. But let's talk to Monotaru here, see what he says.
Hey!
I'm waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
Starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least.
So.
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mami, like I suspected. Mami has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. Does she? Wait, how do you know that?
Oh.
How does he know that? Guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
Got a minute?
So what did he tamper with? And also, to the coders, I completely understand sometimes coders have to write code and sometimes it works and they have no idea how. But, yeah. I don't know why I said that. I guess memories of coding came back to my head. I was like, yeah, coding can have its own way. People develop their own ways and methods sometimes. Sometimes it's a little bit on a norm. We're taught to be on a norm, but sometimes it's just a lot easier to just develop your own system. But then your own system doesn't work with everything else. It's not homogenized, so you have to try to somehow pseudo-homogenize. Sorry, memories, bad memories. So what did she tamper with? Few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
So.
Looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from the killing game simulator. Said she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
Okay.
That's true, only the hammer was left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. Purpose?
Then...
Did she add anything? I have also a kind of suspicion. Not as complex, not as, like, crackpot theory, but it could be a possibility that Miyu took us to this world and she was influenced to use this world and kill somebody here in order to come out as the Blackened. I'm pretty sure the motivation was use this virtual world because she could be God in this and set up the entire world how she needs to be. That's why there's a hammer there. That's why there's a cell phone there that can lock people out. That's what I'm guessing. Did she add anything? Found a cell phone in the virtual world. Yeah, the cell phone was the original feature of the program. Implies Miyu had hid that fact from us, which means all Mommy added were the two maps. The rest were already part of the program.
By the way,
Why are we talking about the objects? I want to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. I know the voice is a little bit similar, but try to bear with me. So only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with?
okie dokie.
Let's say she also tampered with certain parameters of the program.
Huh?
Parameters. Everything in the program is categorized as either a human or non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was classified as a human parameter.
Really?
But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter. Non-human objects, things in this world, cannot be broken. They can stretch real far like a rubber band can stretch and can stretch to its limit, but it can never be broken. She probably did that so in case she actually got hurt in the virtual world, she would actually feel pain, right? That's probably what she did. Which is another implication. Maybe crackpot, again back to crackpot theory, she was trying to use a virtual world and play God in here so she could actually commit a murder, but if somebody tried to strike her, she wouldn't feel a thing.
That's...
What happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only the identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But it didn't affect anything. If it didn't affect anything, how would she have gone out of the way to do that? Perhaps it has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So.
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. She did? Coordinates of a virtual world are presented on x-axis and y-axis. And it seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis.
Huh?
Did you create an additional wall? A wall's in all four directions, and two down the axis.
Hey!
But you're positive there's only one.
Okay.
Yep, definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one you added? What was the word like? Excuse me. What was the word like originally? You said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? I'm going back to my theory that she swapped the maps. This is the one with the main building, this one with the church. But then, she set up the wall over here. Between them, the wall over here. Made it so that when you enter this side, you load it from the opposite side and vice versa. Maybe? Possibly? Also looks like the extra wall was given a special setting. Setting allowed non-human objects to pass through it. Called it. Called it. Called it right there. Called it right there. Called it right there. The wall on the very left edge of the mansion, on the very right edge of the church. That is the same wall. This will be the same wall, and she classified herself as non-human object so she could pass through the wall. We would never be able to see it, but called it right now. Mansion, church, flipped. There's a wall here that players can't pass, we couldn't pass, but Mew could pass. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. That is fucking... Okay. Sorry, got excited. Almost inhaled my own spit. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, calling right now, that's what happened. Pass objects through.
I see.
That's very interesting.
Hey.
So those all the things she tampered with?
Ah.
There's one more thing. One of you guys had a strange setting given to the avatar.
Huh?
Strange setting.
Okay.
Setting made it so that you would be unable to move if mommy touched them.
Then...
So if Mew touched them, the avatar would be paralyzed?
Hey,
Who was it?
Oh.
It was Kokichi.
Huh?
It's me? I didn't know that. Well, duh. I would know. Never touched Mew in that world. I see. Didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
So I have to report. Well, don't you think it'll help you guys out?
Okay.
Helps a lot, thanks. So wanted Kokichi to not move if she touched the avatar. I wonder if Mew was setting up to kill Kokichi in this world. That could have been a possibility. Oh, let's assume, okay, hypothetically, because the poison is in Kokichi's seat, right? But it was a poison that came from whatchamacallit, came from Shuichi's lab. Let's assume it was in Kokichi's seat for a reason. Kokichi maybe egged Mew on to push it into this world and working together with Monokuma to make sure that would have his permission to use the world. Now, by the way, this is just a crackpot theory, so take it with a grain of salt. They set up, he egged her on to push them all to the virtual world. His plan was to meet up with Miyu on a rooftop and kill her in this world, and then blame Kaito. Maybe Kokichi had the cell phone then, which is why he logged out Kaito ASAP, so that somebody, whoever would be on the logout screen, would be the first one to be forced out, or be the first one to be seen as suspicious. So he logged possibly Kaito out with a cell phone, maybe. Or maybe Miyu might have logged out with a cell phone in order to make sure that they would have the rooftop to themselves. Maybe they had a conflict in-game, and Miyu's plan was to give that certain setting to Kokichi so she could catch him, stop him from moving, and bash him with a hammer, and kill him. But he must have done something, found a way to put poison in her in the real world. Right? There's something going on here. There's some sort of tomfoolery happening. I can see it almost. I can see it almost see the whole thing. Wall added by Miyu has been added to the Truthable section of Monopad as well. Setting on Kokichi's avatar has been added as well.
Ah.
Should probably tell you this too. That's probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. Error. Contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
Don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Avatar error has been added to the Truthable section of Monopad. Maybe it was Kokichi's error, which allowed him to get out of the world by any chance, put poison into Miyu. Yeah, it's assuming that he did put poison to Miyu. He's very simple about the fact that the poison was in his seat though. He's very simple about it. Yep, and investigation ends.
Okay, everyone. Time for the class trial.
What happened, buddy?
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really.
Really?
I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized later. Anyway, that's all.
That's weird.
Hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class try, you know? It's gonna start, huh? We no can stop it anymore.
You're right.
No, we can't.
So,
That's all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
What?
Oh, he's dying next. He's dying next. Monofani or Monokuma are gonna kill Monodam. No, not Monodam. What's the name again? Monotaro, sorry. I sound so mean saying, what's the name again? We went with him for full 4 chapters, I still don't remember his name. Huh? You decided we're friends?
thank you.
I'm going to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for me his death.
That's so mean.
He get the revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. Culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, hope we can all get to know each other better. That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag. Yep, trigger a death flag, I agree.
Okay.
Want a fresh start. Want to make up for my past mistakes.
Wait,
That too.
I...
Meteor has really...
Sorry.
It's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished.
yeah.
The flag is rising. What's that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out all by myself.
So long. Farewell.
The flag has risen. He's gonna die.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind.
This is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Going to do his best.
Going to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
So excited! I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? With conflict of emotion in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. Use hands and clasp her on her neck. She definitely died to poison. Definitely. Still, also to suffer like this was the cause of death. I genuinely believe the cause of death was the poison. It was. Is this actually that obvious? Is it that obvious? Part of me says, is that obvious? Poison is in his seat. Anybody could have put it though. Anybody could have put it, obviously. But that's the thing. Maybe it's just there to be hidden in plain sight. Could be a possibility. Okay, well. Let's at least make our way over to the courtyard, I guess. Backyard. Plaza front. Yeah, there we go. We'll go there. And, that building on the side. Thought I saw it on the map. Guess it disappeared. Okay, that's strange. So that building that I saw on the map in the previous map disappeared. Okay, that's a thing. Alright. I saw there was a building right there beyond past Miyu's and Kibu's labs. Right over there before. I saw it on the map. Now it's gone. Must have been some sort of bug, right? Must have. It must have been. Right? Maybe it's foreshadowing for something bad to happen. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and actually take a little break right here. I want to thank you so much for joining us here for this recording of DanganRonpa V3. We're gonna be jumping into the trial next time around. And I think what I'll try to do is see if I can take breaks in between the trial and actually take a proper like day break or so I can let everything simmer down and I can come back fresh into it. Because what ends up happening is that by the first break, from the beginning of the trial to the break, I do okay. And then in the latter date, I get a little bit desperate, and I noticed that, and I want to try to be less desperate. Maybe I just need to like take a cold drink with me or something, and just rationalize everything out. Maybe just even have pen and paper just so I can jot down the details. It's a lot to cover regarding conversations, and a lot of times we get lost in bantering between back and forth, and details get lost in the mix. Nevertheless, gotta go ahead and over here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Samuel. Like, subscribe, and as always, every day. Actually, I have to rephrase that from now on. YouTube is being really finicky with its update and its algorithm and stuff. So from now on, I have to say, if you like the video, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like button. I really appreciate that. If you want to see more, subscribe over to the channel, and if you could, hit the bell button to get notified when videos get uploaded, because the YouTube algorithm has been kind of a dumpster fire as of recent. So this will really help out a lot. Keep you all updated on when videos are out. Nevertheless, gonna go ahead and wrap up right here, and I'll see you later. Bye.
1, 2, 1, 2. E is all that remains of a once powerful yokai.